Everybody's questioning the red wave, huh? You know what? One thing that Democrats are good at, and they've been talking about this for years, is how they're going to make sure they count the votes. They do make sure they count the votes. So I suspect there's shenanigans going on. I mean, you can't tell me any difference. I mean, that's in their DNA. They've been doing this forever, probably since I don't know when. I know in the JFK election they found out years later that there's some shenanigans in Chicago that helped put JFK over. These guys are good. I mean, that's one thing they can do. They can make sure they get votes. My grandfather was in a election years ago, and a guy had some shenanigans going on down in one part of the county in Missouri, and it was a big deal. The feds came in and investigated and everything else. It was a primary because they were both Democrats at the time, but yeah, there were some shenanigans. And then there was another one my dad told me about years later, where a guy that nobody even cared about all of a sudden won. Won the school board or something, and he said that there were people all over the place at the end of the night at the polling place there in that small town, because everybody there was saying we didn't vote for this guy, and he didn't even show up. I think he resigned before he even started, because they knew, the people knew, that there's no way. And when you have a town of, I think at that time they had maybe a town of, I don't know, 300 maybe at the max, and or a little community that big, and about 100 cars with 200 of them showing up at the polling place because they heard that he won. That's pretty telling. So this isn't anything new. You'll find out later. There's some, well, we already had some stuff. We had what? We had some glitches and some machines and people not showing up to work the polls, and long lines and delays, and that just gave them more time to go in the back room and fill out some more ballots and stick them in somehow. So anyway, and there's probably somebody that was counting, here 10, 20, 30, 40. They probably count like that too. Oh, we made a mistake. Instead of 100, we wrote down 1,000 here. Okay, yeah. You watch. Have a good one.